Hey, what's up everyone? This is going to be an update video regarding various things taking place in the world around us. You can find all of these on the Strange Sounds Twitter page. First, we have a moving geyser to report. Residents in California are concerned about a mud geyser that has moved along the San Andreas Fault. Now, the strange thing is, I actually dreamed about this yesterday. And then I heard about it on the news. Excuse me. And now, 10 hours ago, it was posted to this Twitter page. So the San Andreas Fault is actually moving. And there's geyser activity taking place around the area. You can see the map, which shows how the muddy spring has moved. The muddy area, the mud spring there has moved within the past 3 years or so. Alright, now moving to the next article. A strong 6.2 magnitude earthquake, which, when I made my previous prediction video, I actually felt Chile was going to have something happen, but I didn't actually state it. And I wish I had have, because I could have shown or told before it happened, but my prayers and thoughts go out to everyone in Chile going through these major earthquakes, including the 6.2 magnitude that just struck about 9 hours ago, and causing these massive landslides, shaking buildings, and causing damage near the epicenter, as you can see here. And these deadly tornadic storms have been ripping across the southern United States. This happened yesterday. We actually, in our state, experienced several storms, but thankfully, in our area, we missed them, except for the heavy winds. Kentucky, I know, got several storms, several deadly storms taking place all over the place, and Kentucky had a lot of damage from it. 2 dead, 100,000 homes without power, an extreme flood, hail, dam failures, and tornadoes reported. These storms were reported to be deadly. And the Steamboat Geyser is erupting for the 25th time. 25 times in 2018. They actually stated that wrong. They said for the 25th times, but they mean 25 times, or the 25th time, in 2018. It's the most active year in decades, or tens of years. This is an image of the geyser right now, the Steamboat Geyser, erupting 25 times in 1 year, so that's pretty big right there. So I'll bring you updates on various things happening. Just wanted to cover a few topics, and that's all for this video. I thank you all for watching. Also, a big shout out to Brian McFarlane and Teresa Lynch and everyone who spoke to me in the live chat of Brian McFarlane's video, and everyone who spoke live and on the phone. And I was glad to get the chance to call in to Brian McFarlane's channel and talk with him and all of the individuals in that live stream. So thank you all very much for giving me that opportunity and that outlet to speak on. As far as the ME, he asked in the beginning if I thought it was something positive. I stated it, but I don't know if I stated it correctly or not. Now, the phenomenon as a whole, I believe, could be a negative thing. Now, it's a negative because of, I believe, dark forces are messing with things, and it could be CERN, it could be all these facilities and alternate reality situations, opening up parallel universes and so on, portals and all that. But I do believe these shifts, though negative in a way, I believe could be used by those of us with YouTube channels who have found each other through this phenomenon. That's the positive. We found each other through this phenomenon, and it brought something positive. And finding these Bible changes, finding these various things, and opening people's eyes and opening their minds where they would have never otherwise looked at it, or looked at anything, or even noticed it without us awakening to it. So that's the positive I take from it. So that's just my 2 cents at the end of this video. I do take some positive from it, because I feel like we're the light workers right now. I feel like I'm a light worker. I feel like I'm someone who is meant to bring light into this world. and whichever world we're in, just bring light to it. So those of us with these creative outlets and these YouTube channels to utilize our talents and creative abilities to, well, make these channels and utilize our talents to be able to share on here. I think that's the positive that came from it, because we were able to share where we otherwise would not have, and not been able to find each other otherwise. And maybe we can also help awaken others, wake them up. So that's the positive I take from it. I think we could take a negative and try to turn it into a positive. If you see what I mean. Like I stated in his live stream, I believe there are dark forces messing with things, though. That's the negative. And I believe that it is a shift taking place. That's possible. But I believe that we could take a negative and turn it to a positive by bringing light and lots of love. So that's the end of this video, where I was just discussing the second half. I was discussing my opinions on the ME. As far as what's causing it, it could be both a supernatural, prophetic, or supernatural spiritual standpoint, and a universal shift at the same time. Universe shift. It could be both. And it could very well be both, especially given the capabilities of technology and what the elites are using it for in this day and age and time in which we live. Given the capabilities we see now, coupled with the prophetic times in which we are living, it could be both a spiritual and prophetic, as well as an interdimensional or universal shift. It could be both. So, could be one causing the other. The times and laws changing, controlling them, and all of this. If it's happening in the future, it could wind up affecting the present and the past, and so on. So, if you know what I mean, you get what I mean, I'm sure. If not, I'll try to elaborate in the comment section. So, peace and much love. I decided to give some extra 2 cents on top of these various things taking place. So, peace and much love. God bless. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my expression of just my thoughts, my experiences, my personal experiences, my ideas and theories, and sharing the true news with you all. The truth, spreading the truth, and just giving me the opportunity to have an outlet to be able to share where I otherwise would not have. So, thank you. Peace and much love. Bye.